Hey everyone, welcome to Peach Guitars. Thank you so much for joining us here. My name is Sam. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button or follow us on TikTok or Instagram. And if you have any questions about this guitar, please put it in the comment boxes below and we'll do our best to get back to you. Today we're looking at some of the amazing Martin guitars that we have in stock here at Peach, and this is one of them. This is a 1937 spec authentic D-28, and the authentics are a series done by Martin, which I'll tell you more about in a second. For those of you who aren't familiar, the D-28, the 28 is to do with its appointments and the woods used, and the D stands for dreadnought. Now, those of you who don't know, dreadnought was actually coined by Martin. It was a member of the Martin family, I can't remember who, forgive me for that, but someone named it after HMS Dreadnought, which was the biggest, most formidable battleship at the time. And now the dreadnought has become synonymous with these big body guitars that make a big, loud and resonant sound, but they're also so versatile. You see them used by bluegrass players and flat pickers and country artists and songwriters and fingerstyle artists, and they've just really kind of become part of music folklore and music history. Now, this model in particular has an Adirondack spruce top and Guatemalan rosewood back and sides. Guatemalan is very close in tonality and its kind of overall, not only its aesthetic, but also its tone and its delivery to Brazilian, which is the kind of holy grail of all guitar tone woods. So, as I mentioned earlier, the dreadnought in this big body shape was originally designed to be held high up against the chest, and that was to compete with some of the louder instruments of the time, mandolins, banjos, things that were double stringed, as well as violins made naturally a lot more volume than some of the rhythm sections. And so they developed this guitar to be held high against the chest and really project forward. There is a kind of a roundness and a quality to these guitars. There's a kind of a depth of sound, and that also is amplified by the rosewood as well. Rosewood naturally has a lot of overtones and a lot of kind of richness to it. But these guitars can lend themselves very effortlessly to all sorts of styles, from flat picking and finger picking, and they really aren't limited whatsoever. Sometimes I think people think bigger bodied instruments are designed for one thing only, or smaller body, vice versa. But actually these guitars are very versatile. They also come with a 13 gauge string, just so you know, straight out the factory as well. So they've got a real kind of volume to them too. I've now thrown this guitar into an open G tuning because I just feel like these dreadnought bodies handle that so well. The balance of tonalities and the overtones just sound amazing.